We're not going live?
We are live.
Oh, we're live right now?
Yeah.
All right, well, say, babe.
Say what?
What's today? Here? For those in California that are not in California, right?
And in West Virginia?
Especially in West Virginia.
No, it's not New Year's in California yet.
Whatever.
You still got 20 minutes in California.
We still got in Cali, yeah. But I'm going to say this, you know what? I want to say happy birthday, not birthday, but happy New Year to everybody. And yes, we have been having a couple. And what are we doing at? We're hanging out in the kitchen.
Yep.
Having fun, eating some sausage. That's all I got to say. And just hanging out with all you guys. But what were we talking about? Don't even talk about minimum wage. Don't even talk about that.
Okay.
Is it 20 states that just raised their minimum wage?
I don't know.
It's 20 states, babe. 20 states.
That's impressive.
No, but here's the thing.
But wait. Didn't you say that Alabama doesn't have a minimum wage?
Right, Louisiana doesn't either.
That sounds ridiculous to me.
It's totally donkulous.
I don't think that doesn't even sound legal, but not that really matters.
They want to see you more than me, trust me.
Considering that there really isn't a justice system.
They want to see you more than me. Well, but anyway, we're just hanging out and having fun. Here's the biggest problem that we're really encountering in our minds is that there's an article that came out more states that don't have raised minimum wages.
And I promise.
What is that the reason for?
And I promise you that the 20 states that did raise their minimum wage,
they're not happy.
They're still not making a living wage.
No.
Still not making a living wage.
Quality of life is what? Crap.
Yeah. No. I'm sorry, but until we can afford to pay our bills, buy our groceries, and have a roof over our heads, it just doesn't matter. It's not enough. It's just not enough.
Whose fault is that? That's the biggest question. So what I always ask people is I go, so if you're a voter and you're voting for the two-party oligarchy, which I think you've been doing for a long time, which I have too, you have to ask yourself, well, is it my fault that I've been voting for the two-party oligarchy? Yeah, it is.
Well, some of it is.
Yes, yeah, okay.
No. I mean, look.
There are some Democrats that want to raise it to 15.
Look, we
Am I
cannot,
right?
no, well, that's true, but 15 just doesn't cut it, especially in places like California and New York. But
that ain't dick.
But what I'm saying is like, it's just not, it's not enough. It's not enough. $15 is not enough. What we need is something that will provide a roof over our heads, food on our tables. I mean, we look at what we had 50 years ago.
Right.
What we had 50 years ago is nothing compared to what we had now.
Well, back in the late 70s, they were going for like $3.60 an hour, and then all of a sudden the minimum wage changed. It hasn't grown. Well, actually, since 2009, it hasn't gone anywhere.
No.
Since 2009.
Our wages are stagnant. And you know what? It's not like people aren't feeling it. They're feeling it.
They're not.
They are. They are feeling it. Whether they know it or not, they're feeling it. They are. Because they can't go to the movies like they used to. They can't do the things that they want to do. They can't afford college like they used to. They can't do the things that they used to. I mean, when you look at the quality of living 50 years ago compared to today, it's nothing. I mean, like, back then, you could go and work. Okay, Elizabeth Warren. Did you see this video yet?
The wannabe Cherokee Indian?
No. Elizabeth Warren, the wannabe president of the United States.
Right.
What she's going to do? Nothing. Because she likes to give a tongue lashing to Wall Street and stuff like that. But what does she do in the long run? Where was she for DAPL? Where was she?
She said she was there, but I don't think she was.
She came out with a statement, 6 months? We're reconnecting right now. Okay.
We're reconnecting. Sorry.
Okay, look. I don't know if you've done this before.
I am not familiar with
scrolling up like
I want
that.
to hear it. So probably is the China.
No. Look
God
at
damn
Will's.
it. There's Will. Sorry, Will. It's just
Thanks,
we have
Will.
to keep going up with the thing here and
The
keep
problem
scrolling.
is with China, they don't have to follow the same rules as us. So we send all our jobs over there for cheap labor. Yeah, and you know what another thing is that we say, well, we're not the one that's polluting the world. Look at China. Look what they're doing.
No, we're doing
But
way worse.
we send all of our production jobs to China.
And
So
where does China pollute? What does China pollute? So if exactly. So if we're sending all our work and all our productivity to China to do what we want with the products that we're buying and selling everywhere, just look at what you're wearing. Look at what you're driving. Look at what you're consuming. It's all China. And guess what? What did they do with that waste? I know we're going to go off topic because the minimum wage is what we're talking about, which is crazy, but it all connects. It all
everything
connects.
connects.
Because what are they making in China, honey? What are they making in China?
Nothing.
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 No, and that's exactly the road that we're heading down. And it's the same thing with coal mining jobs. You know, and I talk about this a lot. And not that even coal mining jobs.
Grab your beer. I got it.
No, I got it.
You got it?
Okay. Look, coal mining jobs aren't even a thing here. But when people think about West Virginia, they think about coal mining jobs. But it's just not even a thing. But guess what the coal mining jobs did here? It fueled the capitalistic endeavor of America here. We gave people electric. We gave people the means for production. And yet, guess what we have? Nothing but pollution. We have nothing to show for it. We don't have wages. We don't have retirement. We have to fight for our pensions. So, you know, and it's the same thing that's happening in China. You know, they get all the pollution, they have all the waste of the production that gets left there. And yet they look at them and say, well, they're the reason why that we have all this pollution. You think America's bad? Look at California. Look at China.
But here's the key. If they didn't have you as an American consuming everything from China, where would they have pollution? No. It's because we are the best. We are trained to be consumers. We are trained to be product buyers constantly. That's from a small child. Your goal is to watch those commercials and buy those products, which is sad.
And I just had a
I
conversation.
get paid nothing too at the same point.
Yeah, and I just had a conversation with my kid today in the grocery store because he wanted to buy a toy car, and I talked to him and I told him, I said, look, you know, if you want this, go home and think about it. All right, if you still want it tomorrow, then tell me. But right now, what they do is they use tricks. They try to trick you into buying these things. They trick you into wanting these things. So I gave him a little introductory lesson about how they use lighting or positioning to get you to want to buy something. You know, if it's something he truly...
Colors. There's so many. Look, I was in marketing. I studied marketing. The biggest problem that Americans or people in general have is they don't know how to combat marketing.
Yeah.
So what I say on my show, Mono Talk with James, is I tell people a lot of times is that it's all a very huge, dynamic, and massive system against you for you to move or be swayed with propaganda, narratives, talking points in a certain direction. And by the way, they will use colors. They will use explosions. They will use lights and atmosphere. They know how to use these things. The biggest thing is I know that most people out there that they just aren't buying it anymore. They're just no matter how many times you throw this stuff out there, you know where you're at. You know what your income is. You know how much you're making for minimum wage. You know how much you don't have and how your quality of life isn't good or not as it should be how it was in the 70s. So things have changed dramatically, but not in a good way. Because what is the Poor People's March that Martin Luther King had like 50 years ago, but it's still the same. Nothing's changed. Democrats and Republicans still doing the same thing, and nothing's happening. Me, I went green. Just saying.
Well, I think it's easy for our sensations to be overwhelmed because we get overwhelmed pretty easy, and people just aren't educated enough. I mean, not that for that to be a slam or anything, but I mean, I was really lucky when I was growing up that my mom taught me about this stuff that corporations and marketing uses collars or schemes or different things to get you to buy a product. You know, because look, I'm gonna be real honest. When I was young, I used to get real scared about stuff. I was scared about, I mean, like anything that was even slightly scary, I would get like nightmares and stuff.
Honey, you're beautiful and you're gorgeous and you're a genius. We have to do a New Year's cheer to everybody.
Okay. Anyway, so she would tell me these little tricks that movies and commercials and stuff would use to get you to feel a certain way. The music that they would put in the background, or you know, the villains always wear black, you know, stuff like that. So she taught me that kind of stuff.
I wear black.
I do too. So did Johnny Cash. But when
the
it's
Ring
set,
of Fire. Okay.
But when it's set to certain stuff, I mean, it gets people. It evokes an emotion. It's all about evoking a certain emotion.
Yes. Absolutely.
And so I was really lucky that she taught me that at an early age, because I've been really aware of that, to know that, you know, to know when commercials or movies or certain things are trying to provoke a certain emotion or reaction from me. Now, I'm not perfect about it, of course. Y'all know I used to watch Fox News, but for information, for real news.
I was a Stottle fan. Sorry.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
My bad.
So, you know, I mean, everybody's valuable, but I mean,
we've all been there.
Yeah.
We've all been a subject. Whatever you're wearing, whatever your garment is, if you think you bought it, guess what? You didn't.
You were sold that. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, most of the time. I'm not saying like 100% of the time, but most of the time. And the thing is, we got to get off that. The goal is to be off that.
All right, let's check chat.
Let's check chat.
All right, we got William Pounds here.
Independent outsider. Old Gringo.
Oh, wait, this is something.
Hey,
wait
guys.
a second. There's something new.
Old Gringo's on here. Verinia?
Yeah. The problem is with China, they don't have to follow the same rules.
So
what rules?
Wait, go back.
As long as we don't have to.
So we send all the jobs over for the cheap labor.
No,
absolutely.
Yes, that's exactly true.
But what I'm saying about that is, where does the pollution go? So if we move our jobs to Mexico, if we move our jobs to China, if we move our jobs to India, where does the pollution go? It still affects all of us. Doesn't matter where it goes. It may not look, you may not see it here, but it's somewhere else. And one day it will end up on our shores. So we need to work on that for sure. There's so many things.
Let's see what's Old Gringo. My grandparents used to have the TV on when baseball was on, and when it was commercial time, volume muted. Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
That's a smart move.
That is a great move. Mm-hmm. Super great. Indeed. God, he's blowing up the chat. Critique.
I love this. Oh, God.
Just say it. Go critique.
Critique where?
Right there.
Oh, God.
Critique of corporatist idiot. Live from where?
Live from where?
We're in West Virginia.
Oh, critique of corporate ideology. Right. I've seen you around in places.
Maybe brilliant person.
Maybe it was Graham Elwood.
Yes.
I think it was Graham Elwood.
I've seen him too. Oh, by the way, Graham and I are going to be doing a show pretty soon. Just let you know, we're working on our emails. We're trying to correlate it. I told him, you know what? I'm traveling across the country to go be with somebody that I kind of like and care about. But anyway, um, I am going to be doing a show with Graham, and I did one with Ron too, which was really cool. Ron was awesome. That guy was badass. You know what I want to see? I want Jamal and Holly Zilliger back with me. Remember they did a show with me?
Oh, I know. I'd love to have another reconnect with like Holly and Jamal.
But I like to have Ron on there too.
Oh, I'd love to have a. I have not had a live stream with Ron. He's given me.
Did you do that shot?
Yes, I did.
Holy fuck! All right, whatever. Happy New Year, all. Hasta la pasta. No, I'm not going anywhere.
Libations.
No, what? So Holly Seeliger sent you a beautiful Christmas card.
Oh, she's such a sweetheart.
And $25 check.
Yeah, well.
I know you don't want to say that. I know that's wrong. But you know what? That was awesome. Because we all help each other. We all do. I mean, if you're doing a live stream and if you're going out there and you're trying to help somebody, which I'm trying to help the planet and all of its inhabitants, which is like my main goal I'm on the top. But we all kind of help each other. I mean, it goes in a like an infinitive circle in a sense. So we all kind of help each other. It's kind of cool. And Holly, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, definitely big thanks to Holly, because I mean, look, I preach a lot about helping each other, but I'm really bad at accepting the help. Really, really bad at that. And not that I'm not grateful or thankful for it, but I'm just, I feel bad. Like, I don't want to be an inconvenience to people. So, like,
you're not.
So when people, help me out, it's just like, oh God, like, thank you so much. But
look, guys, girls, I got to tell you right now, just having her online is epic. She has what? Right? Am I getting mushy? I'm getting mushy. All right. But what I'm saying to you is everything you say and do connects. It's amazing. And you have a way better, not Eddie Vedder, but a better vocabulary than I do by far. It's amazing. You know what? I'd be doing my own live streams right now. I would be doing my own live streams, but here's the thing. I can't remember my password.
Yeah, okay, so.
And I want to apologize to Chad. Oh God, dude, I can't remember it. It's weird.
Okay, so old Gringo brought up the fact that Elizabeth Warren is running. So that is a really good topic, I think.
Wait, is Elizabeth Warren running?
Did you see the ad?
Yes, oh my.
I saw the video.
That's a no-brainer, babe.
I saw the video on Secular Talk about how she's running.
Oh
he played the full ad. Did y'all see that? Can you make the camera frame wider? I can hold it out farther.
Okay, sorry.
That's about all I can do.
That's what I kept saying. Let me hold it.
No.
Well, I've got longer and stronger arms than you, babe, because I'm huge and powerful.
Listen.
I'm totally powerful.
All right, we're talking about Elizabeth Warren.
She's a corporatist Wall Street poo-poo.
No, look, she likes to scold Wall Street, but she doesn't do anything. When's the last? I mean, I'm not saying that she hasn't done anything, but at the same time, look at where we're at. What is she saying? The whole fact about Dapple and that, the whole thing with her, I know that she doesn't really preach a lot about the fact that she thought that she was Native American. But the fact is,
she thought she had an inclination that she was.
It shouldn't matter. No, it shouldn't matter.
It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter. Oh, I need to be American Indian because I care about the planet. I don't give a fuck where you're from. Just care. As long as you care, it doesn't matter.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like the fact that. She let Dapple go on. She let...
Booyah.
And in the video, when she's talking about the corporate tax cuts, she pictures of Republicans. Yet, you know what's funny?
But the Dems are right in there.
She didn't show any pictures of the Democrats that went right along with it.
That get a piece of that pie.
She didn't show anything about Joe Manchin. She goes right along with that.
Who definitely gets a piece of that pie.
Remember on TYT, that video, that interview, interview that Jink did with Elizabeth Warren.
Yes.
Okay. It was nothing but a publicity stunt for her new book deal, her recent book deal.
That was like perfect timing.
Yeah, it was. It just so happened to be that she had a book that was coming out, and that TYT wanted to do an interview, and that she propped up people like Joe Manchin.
Do you think Jank knew about that?
Oh no.
Jank the skank?
Jinx.
Jinx. With Garden Gnome. Jinx. Where is Garden Gnome anyway?
He comes in every once in a while.
Hence. What is hence?
Rhetoric. For banking reform, but part of the corporate finance reform. No, I think that part of her, just like she is the AOC of the future.
Woo.
She is. That's exactly where AOC is going to end up.
Yes.
She's going to give a tongue lashing to people.
Blah, 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 blah.
But not make any real difference. No real difference. That's exactly what Elizabeth Warren does.
AOC recently brought up the Green New Deal. I'm like, really? Is that what you're doing? So, I don't know what AOC's rendition of the Green New Deal is, but it's been around for almost a decade with the Green Party. Not pushing the Greens, but I am condoning the Greens because they're the ones that started it. And the cool thing about the Greens is that they really believe that the planet and you make a difference, which is pretty cool. They're a little vegan sometimes. Like if you go to one of their city council meetings, which I've been to, just bring vegan food. I'm like, no way, bro. I want to bring a fucking cow. Won't happen.
Anyway. So let's see what chat has to say.
It's weird. That was such an old gringo. Garden Gnome. Wait. Garden Gnome is awesome. See his over the Jamal Thomas.
Oh my God, Eric's here.
Eric's here?
Yeah, it's been a minute, Eric. It's good to see you. Derek Schaefer.
Eric. Oh God.
You're a new one.
Eric, I wish we could patch you in, bro.
Oh, Gringo. Oh, Gringo is familiar with Garden Gnome. See him over.
You know what? If I hugged Eric, I think I'd squish him. I'd pop him like a pimple.
Eric's amazing.
Eric. He's awesome.
Yeah, I miss you, Eric.
He's my buddy.
We are talking about the AOC centralized.
Indy, what is it? Okay. Stop. All right, I'm just saying.
AOC. We are talking about the AOC centralized Green New Deal to put a 15-person national Green Committee.
Really? For a committee of people that will uphold and present your positions and what you're trying to bring to law? Is that because that's important, right? I mean, if you want a candidate out there that will not just talk about what you want, but actually deliver it, are you going to go with like the two-party oligarchy that's been doing the same for? I mean, it's hard. I mean, I know it's all about issues and policies and stuff, honey. I know you're with that, but what I'm saying is that, well, who's going to deliver that? Exactly.
Like, I'm with Deb Della Piano on this.
Oh, she's awesome.
She is fantastic.
She killed it last night. Was it last night we were listening to that?
Might have been.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Look, I was fixing the underpinning of my mom's house, and I listened to one of her videos about it was about bigotry, the normalization of bigotry. I think is what the video is called. But she is so spot on.
Oh yeah,
she's amazing. And
what
here's
party
the thing.
Is she with?
She's with the Green Party.
Hello.
Yep, she's with the Green Party, and she's amazing. I mean, she's brilliant. And she's gotten there a lot faster than I have. But she realizes that the election system is broken and that look at what France is doing. The reason that France gets recognized
Yellow Jackets
is because they ain't putting up with it. Guillotines. That's what France is known for.
They're not doing guillotines, but they would.
Oh, no. But they are known. Look,
they would love
France has not put up with that. And look, they did what they did, And what did France do? They took it to the streets. And that's exactly what we need to do.
It's a very peaceful movement, which is really cool because they're not killing people, they're not turning over cop cars, not too much.
Not too much.
Not too much. But here's it's not like Huntington Beach in the 80s, Surf City, USA, which I was there. But the thing is that they're being very nonviolent and they're just wearing their jackets and they're protesting. The only what's interesting is when they're out there, all you have, which is this is the craziest thing, you have yellow jackets. They're like fluorescent vests. They're not yellow. They're fluorescent vests, right? Lime green, yellow. And you have cops in shields and armor and batons just standing there. It's kind of weird and stupid, but they're making a statement, and that's what's important. I think more of us, and I know Dave agrees with this. I know Indy agrees with this. By the way, Independent Outsider, you guys got to check him out. Agrees with making a difference, getting out there, and putting yourself out on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's important.
Like, you know how much I've preached about voting and who to vote for. I've put in the research and who we should vote for and looked at all the research about numbers and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, the Hillary Clintons of the world, they can take your vote. The Department of Homeland Security has the control of our electoral process.
Right now?
We cannot check where our votes go. We can buy a pack of gum online.
Penny, you're right. We cannot chickadee check ourselves before they wreck ourselves.
We can check. If we go and buy a pack of gum online, we can go and check and see where it's at, where it's going, what stage it's at,
right,
and whether it's been checked in or not.
Right.
But we don't have that with our voting process. We can have that with our banking system. We can have that with our shipping system.
Right.
But for some reason, we can't have that with our electoral system. You know why? Because both the Democrats and the Republicans profit.
Own it and run it.
Yes.
The U.S. voting republic, and this is what bothers me the most. Out of everything, we're out of control. We have no more control. We've actually given our control to the two-party, whatever oligarch, whatever supremacy, whatever fascist regimes out there. Over time, we've given our control to everybody, but us. You know, the working man, the poor, the working poor, the people that are out in the trenches, the 99%. That is the worst problem out there. And look, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. Whose fault is it? Maybe your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, your grandpa. But we can change it and we can move it around. And I think the best way to change it is to put a third party in. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to steer you away from the issues or the policies. I'm just saying you've got to try something different. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
And even Chris Hedges realizes this. And I think Chris
Did
Hedges
he say that?
Yes, Chris Hedges is brilliant, and he really,
I don't know about him because he's like a Christian or something, which I'm not saying I'm not.
Look,
my dog tags say Christian. Sorry about that.
He's been in the muck, okay? He's been.
Cheers! Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Look, he's been in the muck. He's been through all these wars. He's witnessed things.
I'm okay.
You all right?
Yeah.
Look, he's witnessed things firsthand.
That was fucking hilarious.
He has witnessed things firsthand. He has seen things. He's seen things firsthand. And I really trust a lot of his judgment. I think some of it
he's brilliant.
Is a little off course, but for the most part, he's brilliant. And when it comes to the Green Party, he realizes that the only really the real option for change isn't within the Democrats or Republicans.
Wait a second. You're not like preaching for him.
No, I'm
right?
not.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you guys just get that? It's like we're not saying that we're following Chris Hedges. It's just that we truly believe that. I think there's one. I do. For me, That's just me. She can do whatever the hell she wants. She has her own freedom. What I'm saying, honey, put it back. What I am saying, okay, people are talking.
You're messing with it. Stop.
My bad, my bad. What I'm saying is that wherever direction you want to go, I'm thinking there has to be, besides like a physical revolution with like the Eben Kim's out there and other people want to like go into Congress and kill people. I'm kidding, Eben. I love you, bro. I love you. I'm kidding. Is that we have to at least give the Greens a try, right? I mean, what others? What? Just let them go in there. Put a Green candidate in the House.
Well, Independent Outsider was saying Chris Hedges about leaving the process and taking it to the ground, which is wait.
Wait.
No. Wait.
He didn't say that.
Stop.
Okay.
Shirley is here.
Shirley's here?
And I missed her.
Fuck. Hold on. Wait, yep.
I missed her. But I'm really glad you're here. God,
Shirley.
Shirley and Eric. Both.
That's awesome. Hello.
I missed you guys.
You guys
Seriously.
are fucking awesome. Can we bring them into the show, babe?
Shirley, Obama had Homeland Security take care of watching the polling station during the 2016 primaries.
Yep.
They cannot get mad. Wait.
All right, sorry.
Would you leave me? You just zoomed in. Now it's a close up of me. Okay.
I think that's what everybody wants.
No. They cannot get mad at Trump still. No, but that's the thing. Exactly, Shirley. We want to get mad at Trump for the exact same thing that Obama did, that Bush did,
Just go down the line, babe.
Or that
Clinton
did, or that the original Bush did.
Yep.
We're just going to keep going down and down and down the line because...
Oh, Jimmy Carter.
Look, you can... Forward. We know that during the 60s, there was a massive change. And it went from presidents changing the narrative to what?
Just legislators, judiciaries, and executives. It doesn't
No,
matter.
it's the constant. What do they call that? The CIA, the FBI.
The FBI, just
the people that are
special forces or
the people
the Secret Service.
Well, it's the people that are still in
sounds like
the people that are still in charge.
3 syllables.
No. Babe.
My bad.
The people that are still in charge that run the show, the shadow government. The CIA, the FBI, the people that are still in charge, no matter what president's in charge.
Oh, wait a second. Okay. Let me hold this. This is important. Okay.
All right, you tell you.
This is important. Okay, guys. Here's where things get really serious. Because she just brought up something that I know nobody thinks about, nobody cares, but I'm going to say this right now, okay? I care about her. I care about you. I kind of care about me. But I'm going to say this right now. There is a shadow government. There are people out there that only work and live and drive for the betterment of the two-party. They don't even know it. Here's what people don't know. Is that you can be a Navy SEAL. Honey, you can be a Navy SEAL. Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Not just my face.
Just talk. Face. You're the one talking. Shut up. Talk.
All right. What I'm saying, what I'm saying is very simple. If you believe in your mind that they are not going to protect you, they might not. That's what you know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you believe that the government that you pay taxes for is here to protect you. But if you turn on them in any way, shape, or form, you're in a FEMA camp. You're done.
Okay. Well, that's what I find really disheartening about this whole thing is like, and I wanted to do a whole live stream about this, is our optimism. And I'm not.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I want to encourage people's optimism, but at the same time, we need to stop being so optimistic. You know, I've read enough Chris Hedges books. I have, and this guy is
Misliterate.
well, okay. I won't say read. I've listened to them as audiobooks while I'm at work or while I'm on break or whatever.
She's brilliant. By the way, she's brilliant.
I'm not. I'm not special. But the thing is I care and I want to learn and I want to push myself. And the thing is that these people that are in charge, it's not going to go anywhere. Whether it's Democrat, whether it's Republican, you know, Elizabeth Warren, she puts a really pretty face on tapioca pudding.
She's pretty?
No. But she puts a...
You're pretty.
Please stop.
I'm just saying.
She's tapioca pudding.
Tell me I'm wrong. I'm kidding. Go ahead. Sorry.
Babe, we're talking about important...
I did not mean to distract you.
We're talking about important issues right now.
Like Elizabeth Warren being a total fucking Wall Street whore.
Yes, this is...
Okay.
This is important. Okay, this is important when it comes to our 2020 election.
And nobody's really getting that unless they...
No, I think the people that are watching right now, I feel like I'm preaching to the choir. But, I mean...
I know. Should we talk about something that really makes... Should we talk about aliens?
No. Oh, my God.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Or Antarctica. That kills me. I love it. Which one? Wait.
Critique.
Oh, yeah.
Stop.
I'm just saying.
You are too antsy. Stop.
Can I hold it?
No, you can't. I have control of this.
Damn it.
Critique of corporate ideology said Hedges is brilliant, but the only thing is that he doesn't know economics and keeps saying this can't go on forever. The petrodollar, blah, 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 world reserve currency, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
No, and look, I don't claim to know everything about... I claim to hardly know anything about the economic system.
We know about the Federal Reserve. We know about that.
Well, you might know about that, but it's all cloaked in
Would
all
you like me to explain it?
Would you let me talk?
No. I'm kidding.
Look, I focus a lot of time and energy on this stuff. My name is Redneck Onomics, based on economics, okay? Like, I want to learn more about...
She knows way more than I do.
I want to know more about where our money comes from and how it's spent and all this stuff, but it's cloaked in so much secrecy.
Honey, it's
secrecy and misinformation that it's hard to distinguish what's true and what's false.
It's not real.
Of course money's not real. Money is just a substitute for work. Money is an exchange of power. That's all it is. It's a coupon. Money is a coupon.
Yes. That was brilliant. Henny, that was brilliant.
Money is a coupon. That's all it is. It's a thing that says, I have this thing. And it's supposed to account for something.
Yeah.
But it doesn't account for anything anymore. Because money can be generated whichever way that the government wants it to go.
So if I have something that's worth a lot of money, then I have more leverage. Money is leverage now. No matter who you think it was.
It's power. Money is power.
Of course, yes.
It comes down.
Who put that?
I said that.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Damn, good.
No, I mean, look, I didn't say that originally. No, a lot of people have said that. Money, of course, everybody knows money is power.
Yeah, but right now it really means that. Which is sad.
It's physics. It's basic physics.
It's just, sadly, that's the way it works. It shouldn't work that way.
Well, it should work that way.
Money should work that way as
No, not money should work that way.
No,
but this is basic physics. When you have power, influence, when you have all the means of production, which is work, when you have all the means of production, which is money and time, which, work comes down to time versus energy. And all these rich people can buy all the energy that they want. They can buy all the time that they want. They don't have to spend time thinking. They can buy.
You're talking about like slave
No,
labor.
no, 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 no. I'm talking about rich people do not have to spend time thinking when they can pay other people to think for them. They don't have to spend time doing things when they can spend money to pay other people.
Are you mad at rich people? Or are you mad at the system?
Both. I'm more mad at the system because look, people like Donald Trump, you think about it.
I'm listening. I want to hear it.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
When you think about Donald Trump, right, you think about the way he was raised. What do you think Donald Trump's first memory was?
Silver spoon, applesauce with whipped cream.
You know what my first memory was?
Oatmeal, good luck with butter.
I was in my grandma's bedroom, and our family cat had just given birth to kittens. And I got to hold one. That was my first memory. What do you think Donald Trump's first memory was?
$1 bazillion of cash floating on his bed. Like sprinkled on his bed.
I think Donald Trump's first memory was probably his nanny taking him to the park.
And a blowjob.
Or his nanny, doing something. Or his nanny. You get what I'm saying? Not his mother, not his father. He wasn't hugged enough as a child. That's just what I'm going to say. He wasn't hugged enough as a child.
Of course he wasn't.
No.
He is absolutely the wrong person to be representing any government, but he is representing our government because that's what we brought to the that's what we brought to the stage.
It's obscene. It's really obscene.
No, okay, I gotta hear it. Okay. I hate Donald Trump, which the guy's just a businessman, real estate guy. He's been on, you're fired and all that shit. That's just sad. What that means is that our culture hires people on what? Stupid shit. Just narratives and nothings. Nothings that help. Nothing's meaning how they depict where they are and what they do, or where they are in their lives. Which for some people, it's like the Kardashians. Oh, I love the Kardashians because they're here. The levels change, and I want to be a part of them. No, you don't. They're fucking crazy, idiot, stupid. What I'm saying is that Donald Trump, which Jimmy Dore and everybody said this, is just simply a product of what our culture in the United States has become.
He's a manifestation of our culture.
Yeah,
and look, our culture is based on capitalism. Capitalism is based on quick fixes, sales.
Buy, product.
Elixirs, they're snake oil salesmen.
You know what I want? I want a village. You know what I want, baby? I want a village, a hut next to like a little river. You and I in a hut. I'll be out hunting. And I'll come back. Okay. No. What I'm saying. Okay, swipe this up. No, we're not. Indy, shut up. But what I'm saying is that there are people out there just want a simple life. Imagine if we were back in those days of like a village. I know, which is weird and stupid, but what I'm saying is it's changed dramatically now. We have to go to...
All right, can I finish my thought, please?
No, but what I'm saying, we have to go to like 3rd or 4th level Star Trek chess game. That's where we're at.
Okay, so all I'm saying is that this is what capitalism has led us to, is that we are a nation that is based on quick fixes and easy sales and lose weight fast and get your dream car with bad credit, and
every 2 years get a lease.
Well, that's exactly what it is. It's easy fixes. They're trying to remove the work from it. And look,
Or the
democracy,
thinking from it, right?
that's part of it.
Right, right.
Thinking and
Yeah,
working.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
disconnect the
Exactly.
higher self from the lower self.
Whoa, that's deep.
No, it's not deep. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it
Like
is.
your primal self, they're trying to dislocate that just to keep you stuck in the higher self?
No. They don't want us stuck in the higher self, even though that's just as detrimental as being part of the lower self.
Yeah,
because
yes.
look at the Green Party. The Green Party is stuck in the higher self.
Yes,
they have
are.
no connection to the lower self.
They don't. You're absolutely
they're
correct.
they are not in tune with the primal needs. They don't understand.
Oh my God, that is. Oh,
okay,
babe,
listen.
you fucking nailed that. Stevie just.
Okay.
Babe, you just totally nailed that.
They don't. And I love the Green Party, and
exactly.
I think that the Green Party is part of the solution. They have to be the solution because the Democrats and the Republicans definitely are not.
Yeah.
But the Green Party is so absorbed in thinking and this. I wouldn't say ivory tower because a lot of those people have not come from, but they're very cerebral.
They're like homeless ivory tower.
They're very cerebral. They think a lot, but it's like they're not down in the muck. They're not down in the survival part of America,
right.
Which is where I'm at. I'm stuck in the crosshairs between thinking and surviving. I think of surviving as thinking. This is why I do what I do, because if I just focus on surviving from day to day, that's all I'm going to be focused on is day to day. We're not going to get anywhere with that. It's just going to be every day is going to be exactly the same as it was before the day before. So I have to start planning for the future. And if I want to plan for the future, I have to start thinking ahead.
And they're not.
A lot of people aren't, and I feel like
the Greens aren't. No, that's what you're saying.
Well, I'm at odds with the Green Party.
They stifle themselves with their hierarchical position.
Yes, they disconnect themselves from the people that they're going to help, which is the average everyday. And then the average don't know that they have something in common with the Greens.
They don't.
And it's so frustrating because I'm at that crossroads.
I am too.
Like, dude, I go to work and I make pizza every day, and that may not seem like a big deal, but there's so much behind that. Like, there's so much.
You guys got to see this woman work. It's fucking crazy.
It's insane.
She kicks her ass. Look at her. Show your knuckles, babe.
No, I'm not.
Anyway, I'm sorry I brought that up. But
I have man hands. Okay, I work.
No, they're not men. They're beautiful hands.
No. Okay, he says that because he cares about me, but
because I like girl man hands. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Look, I don't have soft girly manicured hands. All right.
She works her ass off.
I have calluses. I don't have fingernails.
Happy New Year's to everybody, right? Happy New Year. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
Dave.
All right, we haven't. Listen.
What?
Stop.
I'm just saying happy New Year.
You're talking a lot.
Oh, I'm talking a lot.
Yes, you are.
Because I am Jabberjaw?
Yeah, you are.
Wait, Eric, good to see you. Okay, go back. All
right, wait.
Slowly.
Stop. Oh my God, I can't think.
Can we get Eric on here?
All right, let's get caught up with chat. Okay, name drop.
Sorry, guys. We're just went on a rant.
Kamchatka hitting.
Chingo. I don't want to miss anything.
Oh, for
Shirley
the
Dick. Shirley. God, I wish we should get her in here. Cheryl, I love you. I miss Cheryl like you would not believe.
I know. She was my source of news. Like, every time we go and do a live stream.
Right? Hey, guys.
I
got a little something for you.
Netanyahu.
That's awesome. You're awesome, Cheryl.
Okay. Oh God, I zoomed in.
I want to bring her back.
Oh God, please stop. Please stop. I zoomed in.
All right.
Okay, I don't know how to zoom out. There we go.
All right, my bad. Cheryl, we love you like you would not believe.
All right, Deep State.
Eric,
Elizabeth Warren, 2020.
What did Eric say?
Where?
He's right here. Wait, right there. Okay, go.
Elizabeth Warren, 2020. She'll fail.
Who's Danny? Danny something. Danny Windham. Money comes from the U.S. Government comes from Korea. Yes. Wait. Danny from who?
Money is a social construct, and that's exactly right.
Absolutely.
It's an exchange. It's a coupon for work. You know, I did this work, okay? So I want to be able to afford these things. So you give me this social construct, which is money. So I should be able to, with all the work that I do, to be able to afford what I've done. But the thing is people are killing themselves, literally killing themselves for this coupon, which is money, to afford things. I mean, you look in China and some of these Asian communities,
it's crazy.
People are actually killing themselves.
Like jumping out of businesses.
I mean, I'm not even talking about jumping out of their businesses. I'm talking about they are working themselves to the point of death. They're like their bodies are giving out.
There are factories in China where people actually die.
Yeah, I mean they just work themselves.
You work so much and you do so much physically, where a supervisor will walk up and say, "Zhu Longqing is dead. Let's put him in a casket." This could be our future.
This is our future, babe.
Honey,
I mean, this is
not,
exactly.
Babe. That's why we're here.
No, it isn't our future.
Oh my God, you're kidding me, right?
This isn't our future. This is our past. What do you think the coal mines are?
Honey, we're gonna fix this, right?
What do you think the coal mines are?
These
are people.
A great demonstration, but nobody's learning from it.
Exactly. Nobody is learning from this. Now let's go through more of the chat, okay? All right.
All right. By the way, everybody, Happy New Year. I love everybody. This is James with Montauk.
Okay.
And of course, you know the beautiful and fantastic and gorgeous and beautiful fucking, excuse my language. Okay, I'm getting horny.
Oh my God, stop.
Stevie with Red.
Oh my God, do not do that.
I didn't say horny.
Yes, you did. Oh my God, please. I'm serious. All right. Shirley Vick said they just keep printing the dollar bill and mean crap. Exactly. What does the dollar even mean anymore? It means nothing anymore. What exactly do they have?
All right, I'm going to throw this out there. I want everybody to listen to this. This is important. Do not take my words as real, okay?
Why are we doing this?
Hold on, babe. Listen. If you're paying taxes, pay state taxes. If you're going to support your federal government, legislators, judiciaries, and executives, why do that? Why pay those fuckers their taxes? Why? Why even do that?
Because you'll end up like Wesley Snipes and end up in jail. That's exactly why. No. Listen. Quiet.
He was state.
Quiet.
Was it state or federal?
Quiet. I don't know whether it was state or federal, but my governor owns millions of dollars. He owes millions of dollars in taxes.
Motherfucker.
To the point, Jim Justice, governor of West Virginia, owes millions of dollars to Kentucky. Just to Kentucky. I'm not talking about Virginia or Tennessee or West Virginia.
Right.
Owes millions of dollars to Kentucky to the point that their lawyer is trying to garnish his wages to pay for the money that he owes.
Wait, are you saying he's a public official and they're trying to take money from the public official to pay for public services? Yes. Yes.
All right, let's look at chat. You're being ridiculous.
That's what's happening.
Are you on video?
Yeah, we're videoing.
Yeah, we're video.
Are you live?
Yeah, we're live.
Mandy, you want to come and say hi?
No?
That's my
Will you
sister.
give me some pajamas? I mean, not pajamas. Will you get some milk?
Yes,
What kind of milk?
I'll get it. I got you.
What kind of milk? Oh,
Little hand extended. That's cute.
brief interruption. Sorry.
I got you.
Sorry, May.
I wasn't talking about I thought you were.
No, we're doing a live stream. We're getting heated. We're talking about politics and. All right, now's a good time to look at chat.
I got you. Half full.
Oh, hey, Snork's here.
Ava should do full. She'll do full.
All right, I'm gonna scroll down a lot.
Can you make sure she learns
And-
about rugby?
Oh, what are you talking about?
Okay.
Oh,
Full. Pop. What kind?
okay.
Pepsi?
Sure.
Good. You're welcome.
Bluebell is here.
Bluebell!
Do you know Bluebell?
Yeah.
Okay. Bluebell is a constant watcher.
Well, I seen her on. You're not with me though.
Bluebell, you were part of the Occupy, if I remember right.
Is she really? Is she major part of
Oh,
Occupy?
Bluebell's a badass.
A
man.
badass of Occupy?
She's
Can you tell her to go to me? I want to talk to her.
she's probably your age or older, and
I want to bring Occupy back so bad.
Yeah.
It was good. We just need.
Snort said James needs to open second screen from bathroom.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know. What does Snowy say?
Oh, Bluebell says Happy New Year. Oh, thank you, Bluebell. Happy New Year to you too. Hopefully this year. You know what I want this year? What do you want? What? You know what? We should talk about our goals this year.
All right, you go first, man.
You know what my goal is? My goal is to actually do something.
Yeah.
No. It's not legislative. My goal
I'm just saying.
My goal is to actually bring people together and to form. You're distracting.
Sorry, I'm just dancing like a savage. There's not even music.
All right. My goal is I want to actually bring people together on the steps of our Congress. I want to form.
What Congress?
I want to get people together like the teachers union
And
did.
demand what? What do you want first?
I don't care anything at this point.
I mean, if you were to pick one, babe, pick one.
Money out of Congress, if I had to pick anything.
After
Because
that.
I think that's the root cause of all of our corruption.
Perfect. That is fucking perfect.
Because that's the reason we can't get Medicare for all. That's the reason that we have endless wars. That's the reason that we can't get a living wage. That's the reason we can't have anything. This is why we can't have nice things. It's because we have
just
money,
the
in politics.
Perfect. So, but the sad part is nobody talks about that. Have you heard Bernie talk about that recently? No. Have you heard Elizabeth Warren talk about that? No. Joe Biden? No. No. Nothing.
No, Elizabeth Warren likes to scold Wall Street, but at the same time,
But she likes to be an Indian, though. I know that.
no, that's identity politics. We're all getting wrapped up in this identity politics.
I know.
The problem is that she scolds Wall Street at the same time she does nothing to punish them. Where was she during DAPL? Where was she during 2008? Where was she when all these
I love
housing?
that Jill Stein sprayed some spray paint on the front of a bulldozer pushing plow, the plow part, the front, which will like peel off in like 5 seconds with any kind of dirt or anything. And she sprayed on, and she got hit with a fine to go to jail for that, just because she fucking spray painted a bulldozer that paint would leave within like 5 seconds of moving.
So I have a serious question for y'all.
What I'm saying is that's epic. That's the stuff we need to do.
No, it means nothing. Because guess what? At the end of the day, she spray painted a bulldozer. What did that do for us?
I get you.
I don't care. I want results.
Right.
I want results.
Right.
She spray painted a bulldozer. That's great. She's a badass.
No,
but what did that get us? It got us nothing.
A little publicity, though. I think that maybe that's why she did it.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't care.
Who would get a lot of publicity right now?
Why does it matter?
Give me a name of some celebrity or somebody who's been in politics that might get a little attention out there.
It doesn't.
But who? Honey, who?
I mean.
Honey, who?
It's frustrating.
The one person.
It's frustrating. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter who the person is. It shouldn't matter what party the person is from. It doesn't matter how much money they have. It should matter about their ideas and whether they work or not. And Jill Stein's ideas worked. And it doesn't matter whether she spray painted a bulldozer or not.
Right.
And it doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. We're not getting anything from it. At the end of the day, she spray painted a bulldozer, and what do we get? At the end of the day, Elizabeth Warren, scolds Wall Street. What do we get? We still get nothing. Because why? Because we don't fight for ourselves. We don't get anything for ourselves.
That's the why?
Because why? Because we put these puppets in charge of ourselves. That's why. That's why. We don't take it to them ourselves. If we take it to them ourselves...
Oh, that's good.
That's what France did. That's what France did. That's what the original rednecks did. They took it to themselves.
The original rednecks.
The original rednecks.
So it's time to get a little redneck-onomics on people.
It's time for a redneck revolution, babe. That's what
I'm saying.
It's not... Voting and talking and speaking isn't enough.
Epic.
We need to speak to each other, that's for sure. But we're not being heard. So we need to show up in force.
Each event.
And I hate to be militaristic about this.
No, we're not being. We're just.
No,
we're doing a peaceful demonstration.
I feel like that because
say peaceful demonstration.
It is a peaceful demonstration
Tiki
for sure.
torches and grass skirts.
No, not tiki torches. No, not
How
tiki
about grass
torches.
skirts? Grass skirts.
Because the Nazis kind of.
Coconut bras.
Okay, maybe coconut. Okay.
I know you like that.
Okay, but here's the thing. The thing is we are not being heard. I am not advocating for a violent revolution because violent revolution is contrary to everything that we are fighting for. But at the same time, we are not being heard through our voting process.
Ask them where they're at right now in life. Ask them where are you at in life right now, financially. Where are you at? How are you doing? Where's your family? Where's your insurance? Where's your lifestyle? And if everybody says I'm good for you.
Gardenum's here.
Hey! Son of a freaking bastards!
We were just talking about
No, we weren't talking. Stop it. We weren't talking about Garden.
We were in a good way.
We were not talking about you, Garden.
We were.
We were not. You son of a fucking bastards.
No, I don't advocate for violence because I think violence is detestable. I really do. I mean... Violence is something that's used against us. Do you like when violence is used against you? I don't.
No, I don't.
And so I wouldn't do it myself. So if I wouldn't want it done to me, I wouldn't do it to somebody else.
There's better ways, of course.
And like Chris had just said, not that his word is law, but when you use violence to create a revolution, it's usually, it doesn't end well.
Maybe it fuels the military-industrial complex.
I mean, we just have to look at our
Imagine how that would fuel the military-industrial complex.
oh yeah,
They
military.
would just salivate.
They would thrive on that.
Oh my God. Are we having an internal revolution? Oh my God. I am going to fucking masturbate to that right now if I was an investor. Sorry I said that word. I'm just saying.
It's a revolution of the mind. It's not, that's the thing. Is if we had a revolution of the mind, do you think that we would need a violent revolution?
Babe, I'm telling you, it's going to take a lot of work to get that done.
Would we need a violent
Garden. Ask Garden right now. Ask Garden right now.
No. I'm not asking Garden.
Ask Garden right now. What would it take to do that? Just please ask him.
Okay, whatever. Listen.
Here. Here's your shot.
Would we need a violent
Ask
revolution?
I'm telling you, he'll tell you right now.
Oh my God, would you let me talk?
All right.
If we had would we need a violent revolution if we had a revolution of our thoughts, of our mind, of our soul? If we actually got together and realized, if we thought critically.
Right.
Because violence is what happens
That's
when
what
we
they
can't.
want, baby. That's what they want.
Violence is what happens when we can't use our words. When we can't be
Oh,
heard.
like monotalk words.
When we can't be heard, when we can't talk, when we can't speak, when we're not being heard, that's what happens. Violence is what happens when you can't talk things out. That's what happens.
Perfect.
And that's what I'm trying to
Can we
avoid.
listen to what Garden says?
Because what happens when violence happens? People get hurt.
Absolutely.
And it's not going to be our people. It's not going to be their
It's going
people.
to be everybody.
It's not going to be their people. It's going to be our people.
It's going to be our people.
It's going to be our people that gets hurt.
We're talking about the 99% that are going to get affected by this. Absolutely. What did Garden say? Where's he at? Son of a fucking messages.
Garden, they are wasted. Hello, Bluebell. I'm going to bed. Have fun. Okay, Garden's going to bed.
All right.
Let's go up a little bit more. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I zoomed in. God bless it. I'm trying
God
to
bless it, everyone. Old
Bluebell.
Gringo's been here forever.
Look, no. Bluebell gets it. Bluebell was there for the Occupy.
Okay.
Bluebell's an old soul.
All right. Okay.
She gets exactly what we're talking about.
Bluebell, here's a question for you. So, Occupy was there. Bernie jumped on Occupy. You know that. If you have been paying attention, this is important. Can I hold this for a second?
No.
I can't because I'm in trouble. It's not my phone. So Bernie jumped on whatever Occupy was talking about it. Everybody that has been following this knows this. But after that, what happened? Nothing. It's been blah, 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 blah. Nothing's happened. So at this point, we're at the same point. So we're waiting for Bernie to come back, which some people are. But what's the best product now? What's the best procedure? What product, which I'm a marketer, but what's the best position that we could do to make sure that the 99% or Occupy, which represents the 99%, will have the best advantage? We've got to go green.
What?
It's me.
No, you said what's the best advantage that Wall Street can have?
No, not Wall Street, but we have.
Okay.
That we
How
have.
can we best fight against Wall Street?
Honey,
How can we best fight against the wealthy, the power, the money, the elite?
A third party. It's our last chance. Other than that, I've already told Garden, and I've told everybody, we have to go with the green and give them a shot at least. After that, I'm all about grass skirts, coconut bras, fucking tiki torches, and a fucking big fish hook thing. I see what's happening here. You know, honey. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that we have to try green first.
I think this is part of our problem.
No. But what if we gave it a shot? That's what I'm saying. I know that. But it's our last try. Maybe it's our last. Maybe we just one time. One time. Hold on. Maybe one time we gave a green a shot in the House. They're not going to make the Senate. No, they're fucking not going to make the Senate. It's crazy. They're not going to make green.
Why can't they make the Senate?
Honey, it's
Why
hard.
can't they? It's up to us.
Oh God, that's a huge leap. Dianne Feinstein.
I don't give a
Nancy Pelosi?
shit.
Of course, but if okay,
You
so
want to let them win? You want to
okay,
roll over? And
so
let
a
them win?
green. Let's just say a green goes in to the House of Representatives and has their moment. One moment they decide.
Can you imagine a Bernie Sanders in the Green Party? Remember what Bernie Sanders
Oh,
did?
I tried to do. Oh, babe, I tried.
No. Listen. Remember what Bernie Sanders did for the Democratic Party? Remember what he excited did the voter turnout? What he represented and what people were willing to turn out for.
We were doing. I was there.
People were. I pawned my grandma's jewelry to get there.
I got blisters
that's
and
how I felt.
$165 of my hard-earned cash went to fucking Bernie Sanders.
Exactly. Now, imagine that in the Green Party. But we don't have that in the Green Party. You know why?
Because they're all a bunch of hierarchical assholes.
Well, there's a lot.
And that?
There's never.
Am I close?
That's
Because
part
they're a bunch of
problem.
vegan freaks?
Look, I'm from West Virginia, okay?
And we eat meat.
And we hate the Green Party here. They're everything that we stand against, supposedly.
Right.
But for me personally, I think that's the only hope that we have. Because what do the Democrats do? The same thing the Republicans do. One and the same.
By the way,
They play the same game. They play the same game. We're preaching to the choir right now. Everybody that's watching.
No, they know that. They know that.
Everybody that's watching.
And they also know that Debbie Wasserman Schultz and the new fucking judgment that came out. Honey. She's so frustrated. It
I
hurts.
am frustrated.
She hates this. She hates this.
Give me the phone back.
Oh, God, she's... All right.
Look, I'm frustrated right now because here's the thing. We're lazy. And I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit. We're lazy. We want instant results. You know, we're a culture that's raised on
Instant satisfaction.
We're a culture that's raised on lose 30 pounds in 1 week. We're a culture that's raised on...
Which I can actually do. Anyway.
We're a culture that's raised on instant results. We're instant gratification. That's what we want. Yeah. We want that instant gratification. We want that feel-good power. We want our Hillary Clinton brunches. That's what we want. But you know what we get? Exactly what we put into it. Which is
I like that.
Fucking shit. We don't research. We don't do anything. We don't show up. Do we show up on the steps of our Congress? No. Do we protest? And not protesting.
Not that much.
No. Not protesting. We got a paperwork saying that we can be in a certain place in a certain area. Corrupt shit. Do we shut down the means of production? Do we disturb the system that's in place?
We need to discombobulate it. Absolutely.
We got to shut it down.
Oh, yeah.
We got to shut it down every single way, whether it's through work or whether it's through boycotting, whether it's,
We need to get out on the street and just fuck them up.
BDS. That's the way to go. Boycott, divest. That's exactly right.
Boycott, divest, and boycott.
Because it's a three-part system. You know, it's a three-part system. Either you're a consumer, you're a buyer, or you're an employer. If you're not an employer, that means you're either
or a bit of both.
That means you're a buyer,
Okay.
or an employee. So how do you shut it down? How do you shut it down? It's either through shut down your work or you shut down your money. You won't give your money to somebody or you won't give your work to somebody. And that's where we're at right now. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating because, and I'm part of it. And it's hard to break that system because I'm part of that. Hold on. I gotta hook up my charger. Okay. Because I'm stuck in that because I need to pay rent, I need to pay bills and all this other stuff. But at the same time, I want a revolution. And we don't have a system in place for a revolution. System in place.
Is that what we want?
For people. Do you want a revolution?
Honey.
Battery empty.